Have you ever done improv? Yeah. I wanted to be involved in theater more, but I really was uncomfortable with a lot of the theater kids because they would like start getting loud and I would start getting embarrassed and I'd want to like shrivel and leave. So I did like certain plays and things because I found that like the musicals had the worst ones, but the normal plays had the kids that actually just wanted to act for real, you know? like they were less weird. So I focused on some of that stuff. And then, yeah, a lot of people were just really annoying. So I ended up focusing on like playing D&D. And I still ended up doing some musical stuff here and there. And it was really fun. But it was so much. It was overwhelming for me. And when I was younger, I was more shy. I wasn't completely shy. I was just, no, I wouldn't say shy. I was quieter for sure. It just wasn't me. You know, and I liked some of those people, but others that I was like, you can't handle yourself. Like you're, I don't know. And I was raised with like Catholic guilt and shame and stuff, you know? So like if you're like loud in public, you were the damn devil. You know? If you made a ruckus, you deserved to die. That was like how I was raised, you know, obviously paraphrasing. But, you know, if I knocked something over in public, I'd be like, I have to atone 5,000 years. Like I can't, you know. So I really couldn't handle those types. I still to this day get a little overwhelmed. I'm a lot better with it. And over the internet is a lot easier than in person. But if I'm somewhere in person and someone's creating a ruckus, I'm like, I gotta leave. I'm gone. I can't do this. You know, or I tell them to stop. I become the fun police, you know? You gotta sometimes, you gotta. Yeah, I would get embarrassed when a friend would like laugh too loud, which is a thing a lot of teenagers do. It always pissed me off. You sit around, someone says something funny, and then someone laughs really loud because they do that thing that kids do where they like really want other people to notice that something funny happened or that they're having fun. So they like laugh and look around. That made me so angry, and I hated that. I couldn't handle. I remember being like a teenager and someone would be like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, literally like mod check, and I'd be like, I can't be with you. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, I felt the same, right? I like at the time, I was not an adult. I didn't understand that I was being normal and sane. I was like thinking, yeah, something was wrong with me. I was like, am I the mean one? So I wouldn't necessarily tell them to stop. I would just find a way to remove myself from the situation. But like, no. As I got older, I was like, there's nothing wrong here with trying to get people to be, you know, very demure, very mindful, right? I don't know. The kid in your friend group who laughed like that would bring his laptop to school and play Red versus Blue max volume with his arms crossed smugly. Oh, I hate that so much, dude. I hate that. I remember I knew somebody who would pull out their phone. Remember the old YouTube app, how it had the old-timey TV with the 2 dials on it? That era. They would pull it out and they would play the Scatman over and over. And they would sing along. They would sing along with it. They'd turn full volume on the phone and they just start singing along with it. From the moment the song started too, he'd do the intro every time. And I was like, that was the worst. That was the worst era, man. It was bad. Same, but with Chocolate Rain. That was another one. Oh my God. And I think this is something that kids do, especially. The younger you are, the more likely you are to want to play the thing that you think is funny over and over and over. So you know how like little kids now, they're like, if you, I don't know how many of you guys have like spent time with younger family members, have like babysat kids or anything like that. But when you're dealing with a little kid, they'll be like, I want to watch Aladdin. So you put on Aladdin. And then the movie ends and they're like, can we watch it again? And you're like, what? You watch them another day. I want to watch Aladdin. You just watched it last week. No, I want to watch it. What? Yeah, they want the same shit on repeat for literally forever. They're so soothed by like the repetition. And you grow out of that as you get older, but that's what kids love. And it stays. It stays through young adulthood. So they're just sitting there and they're like, I want to watch that 5-minute video of the Finger Family song where they sing about which finger is the daddy finger and the mommy finger. And then they just do it like over and over and over. That's crazy. Which one was your guys' thing? Your sister watched K-pop Demon Hunters 9 times in one day because of your niece. Kill me. Kill me. Watched the Power Rangers movie 30 times. You know what I watched a lot of? The OG producers. The one from the 60s. I had a VHS of that one. I watched the OG movie of The Producers over and over and over because I loved Gene Wilder. He comforted me. He was soothing. Everything he did. And I watched that one so many times.